Welcome to My Long Island TV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. My Long Island TV starts now.
We are celebrating what we did over the past 15 months with 5 medical missions down in Tegucigalpa, Honduras, and the 15 children that we were able to save in the country of Haiti. The Gift of Life program brings children in from third world countries, and we provide for them open heart surgery, and these children without this surgery would not be with us in a short period of time. They would not live to their teenage years. We have with us tonight on the program, we have Dr. William Novick, and he has traveled around the world providing free open heart surgery to the poor children of this planet.
They came to me after I gave the presentation and said, listen, our program at Stony Brook has closed. We used to bring Honduran children up for heart surgery, and we can't do that anymore. Can you help us out? And I said, yes. And we worked out an agreement whereby they would fund a number of our teams to go down to Honduras and actually operate on the kids in Honduras. We've made 5 trips. The average cost is about $1,700 a kid. Every program that we run, we try and provide training and education to the local teams so that they can start to care for their own children with heart disease. It's our goal wherever we go to provide that education so that they can do that. That certainly, I think, is probably the most significant part of our program. Operating on the children is wonderful. But if you don't teach the local staff, then when we stop coming, all of a sudden they're back to the same situation. So, you know, it's the old adage that you see everywhere, including the Bible. You know, you can give a man a fish or you can teach him to fish. And we like to do both. We'll give them the fish, but we also want to teach them to fish.
The program started by bringing the students here and housing them with Rotary members for about 3 weeks. A week of tests, a week in the hospital for the operation, and a week after that for the recovery. The numbers of children that we've saved around the world is just phenomenal.
At our peak, Helping Hands for Honduras was sending approximately 50 children a year to Stony Brook. Although the program came to a halt, there were still hundreds of children, probably thousands of Honduran children in need of corrective heart surgery. All in all, since we started the program with Gift of Life and International Children's Heart Foundation, 109 Honduran children have had corrective heart surgery.
I think the real power of this program is the people. I mean, we just do our jobs as physicians, but the people who host these kids when we bring them here, and we've done about 400 kids or more at Stony Brook since the program started, which means that there are volunteers that took care of the families of those 400 kids. And sometimes the kids are here for a couple of months before we're able to send them home. So I think that a lot of credit goes to the volunteers.
It's a life-altering experience. It really is. I don't speak any Spanish, and Ronnie and Maria didn't speak any English. So it was quite an interesting couple of weeks, but you know what? You manage to understand one another, and you communicate. It was great. There were things that I learned from them, and what I realized what their life is like in Honduras as opposed to what we have here in the United States, and how I was able to make something better for them, and also, more importantly, even role model to my children, because I have 2 boys, and that was part of the reason why I wanted to be a host family, was to show them that it's charity in action, not just in writing a check to someplace.
We're here to support the Gift of Life, to help underprivileged children have life-saving surgeries.
We've done a lot actually this year. Southold has 2 new advisors, Mrs. Krupski and Mrs. Gilmore this year, so with their help we've done a lot for our community.
To help another child live another day would be a great gift for anyone.
For me, it was a life-changing experience to see something like that, and I got to recommend it to anybody that I see and anybody that I hear of that has an interest to go down and do it. It's something that you'll never forget. It's much better than going on vacation.
I'm speaking on behalf of 109 children and 109 sets of parents and 109 families. Muchas gracias. Que Dios le bendiga.